Ho, 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 ho. What up, Chris, Mike, James, Robert, Shane, Hurricane? Prayers out to you. Hopefully everything's okay. Wait a minute. Leno Sullivan. Leno Sullivan. Why does that name, that doesn't sound familiar. Was there a name change? What's going on? How are we doing? The Pebble, watching from Mexico today. Have a blessed Sunday. Good morning. Come on in. Hit that like button. Hit that share. Hit everything as we're coming in on this Sunday morning, October the 6th, 2024. It is 11:30 a.m. where I am at. I am very tired this morning. I don't have a lot of energy right now. As you know, pulling double duty this weekend, my energy levels are very low right now. So hopefully they pick up as we continue to stroll along, as the Cleveland Browns will take on the Washington Commanders, 3-1 Commanders against 1-3 Cleveland Browns. Now, before we go on with our pregame show, I'm going to let a couple of you come in. AAA, what up? How are you doing? Tuned in is Antoine Howard. How are you doing? Lovey Marie. Stephanie, prayers out to you. Hurricane preparations. Hopefully everything's okay. Everything is okay. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Jix, well, you don't need any energy since we aren't going to win, Corey. Hey, Jix, man, listen. You may be right. I may be quiet all day because I am very tired right now. You may be right, Jix. If you know, football is already on in London. The Jets in Minnesota is playing. If you care, if you don't care, I just wanted to give you that information. So let's get cracking. Let's get it started. Let's talk about our Cleveland Browns. And you know how everything works. 1 p.m., you can see on your screen, Commanders, Browns, watch party on YouTube. I don't know who's calling the game on Fox. So last weekend, the Cleveland Browns lost a heartbreaker to the Las Vegas Raiders, 20-16 at the Raiders. Now, the Browns have their injury issues too. We all know, it's all documented. I'm not going to talk about it at length, but the Raiders were missing some key players. Max Crosby, you can argue, some people say he's the best defensive end in the league. If you ask Raiders fans, they'll say that. I don't think so, but he is top 3. Top 5, whatever you want to say. He didn't play. And then the disgruntled want to be traded. Devontae Adams did not play either in that football game as well. But the Browns could not get the game done. What? Could not get the victory. They still fell in defeat. What up, George? How are you doing? So we all know what we do here. We're going to talk about that game. But we're going to talk about our grading system. How do we feel after that loss from 1 to 10? A 1, we're okay. We're cool, calm, and collected. We're not ready to, jump off a ledge, jump off a cliff just yet. Or a 10, we're on the ledge. We're looking down to see where can we land to jump. We are about to lose our mind. So, where are we at? Between 1 and 10. Let me know. One and 10. Where are we at? Let's see what we got here. Tuned in from Cleveland. I got that one. Wish Deshaun will show up. Io. Antoine, already. We haven't even got to Watson, and people are already upset with him. And Watson wasn't the worst part of the game last week. But some people just, and I am ready for it. People just hate the man. He had Frosted Flakes this morning, and people are, why didn't you eat Cheerios? Is anyone else not excited about getting Primetime Junior next year? Who's getting Primetime Junior? 1, 5. Are you talking about Shador Sanders? 3. No. 1, 5, 5, 5. Honestly, 5. Watson keeps getting better every week. We just need to get the whole team going. 3-9. King Thriller, what up? Thank you for the good wishes. Some of y'all are at 15. Some of y'all are at a 15 because you already jumped. Did they jump? If you jumped already, did you have a parachute? Let me know. Did you have a parachute? Oh, wait a minute. I went back to the wrong. My bad. I'm tired. I told you I'm tired. Why did I change? Why did my scene change? Did I change my scene? I think I did. I changed my scene. I didn't mean to do that. That's on me. That is on me. Let's see what we got here. 6-11 if we're lucky. I better not hear no Baker today. Dude put up 50 yards and no TDs in the second half. We won't get him. That's just the media. Oh. You know, I just say don't listen to the media and you'll be okay. My life's a lot easier when I don't watch the media. My life feels a lot better. I sacrificed the Browns win for a Michigan loss. Sorry, everyone. I don't listen to the media. You know, I only listen to when I see things that are true from Ian Rappaport. You know, Mary Kay, she does give some factual information. Adam Schefter. But when I hear things from Timothy K at bones at .com, I don't care. I don't care. It's just rumors. I'm not listening. 35-17. You're nervous about your game, King Thriller. How are we going to stream the game? How are we going to stream the game here? It must be new here, Antoine. We have a watch party. We react to the game. We don't actually stream the actual game because the NFL will come down and strike you and end your life. So I see some 9s. I see some 5s, some 3s. I am at a 6 from yesterday's game. And here's why. A 1 means you still think nothing is wrong. There's no reason to panic. There's no reason to worry about anything. And I'm not there. I think you would have to be talking yourself into that if you're at a 1. If you're at a 9-10, you think the season's over and there's no point and they have no chance to do anything, and I'm not there yet. But the reason why I'm at a 6, because I see glaring issues with this team. Number 1, our receivers can't catch the football. That's a problem. Why are we not catching the football? Number 2, I had a receiver say I was tired. Jerry Jeudy said he was tired. What? What is going on? Why are we tired at this point? And first, why would you admit that? It's number 2. Number 3, injuries. It is a reoccurring theme again this year is that we are injured. We have multiple injuries across the board. We have Myles Garrett playing through injuries. Now, maybe we get some of those people back today. But that is a reason to be concerned because we cannot just get healthy. And we're going to talk about our opponent today here in a little bit. Hold on, please. Oh, my goodness. Difficulties. Sorry about that. And we're going to talk about our opponent today here in a little bit. And then just the offense in totality. Getting on the same page, not getting on the same page. You can see what Cliff Kingsbury is doing with Jaden Daniels is just a thing of beauty. And then you look at our offense and we're like, why can't we have something like that? Whether it's drop passes, whether it's play calling, whatever the case may be. So that's why I'm at a 6. 1-3. You don't want to be 1-3. You don't want to be 1-4 trying to knock on the door of getting to the postseason. Now, it helps that our division is not as good as we thought it was going to be. The Bengals are hot garbage right now. Baltimore Ravens looks like they're turning the corner. They're at 2-2. And unfortunately, the Pittsburgh Steelers are undefeated, and I want to dive out of a window. So that's why I am at a 6 right now. I'm not over the ledge. but I'm also not sleeping with a blanket thinking everything is okay. We have no issues. Hit that like when you come in. Greatly appreciated. Let's see where we're at here. Cooper came out and said he ran the wrong route on the last play of the game. I don't know how you run the wrong route if you're the first read. Wow. Cry. 3 starting linemen came back to practice this week. Are they playing? I do know they came back. I haven't seen the injury report. I was trying to get as much sleep as possible this morning. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, chat. I was trying to sleep this morning, but I was tired. Is anybody buffering? Because YouTube is being weird right now. Is everybody seeing me okay? Let me know. They can't catch. Some are hitting them in the hands for TDs and no catching. Too many penalties. Penalties, yes. Penalties is a problem. Judy only practiced 2 weeks before week 1 with a knee injury, so really can't blame the guy. Other guys had about 4 more weeks of practice, and yet they aren't producing more than Judy. I think injuries fall squarely on conditioning coach. I see issues right now. Nobody playing hard. Injuries. Some people don't want to be here. We have position coaches who aren't doing their jobs. I think we need to get rid of Dorsey immediately and let Stefanski run this offense. It's all good. You can see me? Okay. So maybe YouTube is just being weird right now. Tony, Bill, T, Bill. Chicka. 7 fixable, but will they get it done before it's too little too late? I buffered for a second, but now it's cool. Okay. So that's why I am at a 6 right now. That is my thinking. Now, am I right? Who knows? I'm right half the time. Am I wrong? Could be. I'm wrong a lot. But that's just my theory why I am giving a 6. The Browns losing to the Las Vegas Raiders. So, just know, if you're new, we will be here 1 o'clock on YouTube. The game will be on Fox. Make sure you're here to laugh with us, cry with us, be emotional with us. We are entertainment. Commanders, Browns. Please, Browns, help me make it. Okay, so now this is a reoccurring segment on the show. It is never going to leave. I think it's going to be here forever. And we are going to talk about the quarterback that everybody loves. Everybody loves this guy in the Browns land. Everybody loves him. Everybody is behind him, no matter his mistakes or no matter how good he is that game. We are all behind our quarterback like every franchise in the NFL. Only if that were true. What grade do you give Deshaun Watson versus the Las Vegas Raiders? And when I say grade, I mean A and F. A, B, C, D, E, F. What grade do you give Deshaun Watson? Let me know in the comment section. What grade do you give him? Let me know. Jick says A-. That's not a grade, Mike. You gotta have a grade. We know you have a personal vendetta. Listen. As a teacher, you can't have personal vendettas, Mike. You have to grade evenly. If somebody turns in a perfect paper, you can't give them an F because you don't like them. You have to be non-biased. C+, B, C-, B, B+. I see some fair grades here. B+. I see some fair grades here. Wait a minute. I'm missing something here. There it is. Okay. That's what I was looking for. C. I see some fair grade cards here. You guys would have been some good teachers. I see some fair grades. You guys would have been some good teachers to these young adults. Mike, on the other hand, he holds personal vendettas. I don't know, Mike. I don't know if I would have let you be my teacher. A-. I don't know. D, C+. So if I was going to grade Deshaun Watson's game last week, I would give him a B+. I'm not going to give him an A. I'd give him a B+. How could you give him a B+? Oh, my God. Oh, he had a pick. Pick wasn't his fault. If you just go and look at the stats and you post the stats, it shows you didn't watch the game. You didn't watch it. If you just go, oh, he had a touchdown and interception, he sucks. You didn't watch the game, first of all. You just look at the stats. Secondly, if you go, he only had 176 yards. Well, one, the referee needed LASIK surgery and called a penalty that turned the entire game around for the Cleveland Browns. For the Cleveland Browns, he should have had LASIK surgery, okay? That was a touchdown taken away from the Cleveland Browns. He had 8 incompletions, 24-32. That's 8 incompletions. At least 3 of those were drops. That's 27 of 32. A touchdown taken off the board. He had a couple other drops. I don't remember them verbatim, but Cooper was the one that stands out to me because it turned into an interception and it stopped a potential scoring drive. Let's not talk about the missed extra point. I'm not going to pile on D-Hop because I love D-Hop, but that changed the Browns' thinking in having to go for the touchdown instead of being able to just tie the game with the field goal. They could have tied the game with the field goal, but they had to go for the touchdown. Now, we can all talk about the last play of the game. He should have threw it. He should have not. We can take screenshots to go see this person was open. This person was open. But if somebody's running in the middle at your face, everything changes. So we can't just look at the box score and go, oh, well, see, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 176 yards, F. It's not how it works. You have to watch the game. Now, would I give him an A? No, because I still think he probably missed some reads. He holds the ball a little bit too long for me. But then again, when your line's not healthy, when you really don't run the football enough to establish it, when you don't have a running game, which I think that's on the coach, then things like that are going to happen. And did Breece Hall get hurt? Because I haven't seen him in a while. Sorry. The game is this one in front of me. So that's why I go with B+. I think it was his best game of the year, in my humble opinion. I thought it was the best game of the year for him, not just looking at the box score, but watching the football game. Now, do I think we need more? Yes, unfortunately. And that's the quarterback's job. I think we need more. He has to do more. I think he needs to make the decision a little more quickly and use his legs and get down. He's using his legs more, running. I think he needs to make that decision more precisely, in my humble opinion. But that's just me. But that's me. Why are we grading Baker Mayfield? Does Baker Mayfield play for the Browns? I forget. Why are we grading Baker? I don't care about Baker. Who cares? Why are we grading Baker Mayfield? But speaking of Baker Mayfield, since you want to bring it up, he is the dink and dunk king. Kirk Cousins threw for 500 yards and Baker threw for 180. And everybody's throwing pom-poms about Baker Mayfield. Y'all can leave me with Baker Mayfield. This dude, yeah, the dink and dunk king, 180 yards, 30-something, whatever. This guy, Baker Mayfield. Also, another wide open TD to Cooper if DeJuan blocks the guy. B from Mr. Yes. Hey, Cook, the capo. What up, my guy? You want a dog check? I got you. I got you, my guy. Hold on.
Dog check! Dog check! Dog check!
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you very much for that member extraordinaire. Yes, sir. Thank you, Cook, for becoming a part of the member But that's why I give a B plus for Deshaun Watson. Now, maybe that's too high of a grade. Could be. But I think that was his best game so far. Not just looking at the numbers, but watching the game. B for Mr. Yes. Acknowledge the tribal chief. You know what? The final boss. The final boss. Why? What is going on with? Oh my God! What's going on with my OB? Hold on, chat. I don't know what's going on with my OB. What is going on? One second. It's just not saving. All right. Sorry about that. Finally became a star after 3 teams. Hey, chat. Why resorting to personal attacks? Who did a personal attack? Who, me? But yes, that's the grade I give Deshaun Watson.
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me.
Somebody wanted to acknowledge the tribal chief. I got you. I got you. Njoku's finally back. He will help this offense. So Njoku is back. Okay. Hey. Good news. Njoku is back. Who personal attacked somebody? Me? Did I personal attack somebody? Did I personal attack Baker? I'm lost on that one, Mike. Who personal attacked somebody? We sold out for a bust and watch our. Oh, whoa. I wouldn't go as far as a star as far as Baker goes. Well, I wouldn't say a star. He's gotten above average better. Okay. So before we continue, Browns Commanders on Fox. Put your ones up. Y'all can't see no one. I'm putting my ones up for the tribal chief on Fox. Make sure you're here for the watch party. Corey on Sports. It's going to be a good time. All right. Patreon question number 1 of the day. We have 2 Patreon questions of the day, but we're going to go with Patreon question number 1. So let me pull it up. First of all, let me pull it up. Can our defensive line rattle the Commanders' star rookie QB? If you have been living under a rock for whatever reason, and if you don't know the star that Jaden Daniels is for the Washington Commanders, I'm going to wake you up from whatever cocoon you have been laying under, whatever hibernation you have been in, because we are about to play a star right now. Rookie sensation Jaden Daniels has been terrorizing so far. It's early, but he is the early rookie of the year. He torched the Cardinals last week. Let me get his numbers real quick. 26 for 30, 233 yards and 1 touchdown. Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown. I know that's not much, but he had 8 carries for 47 yards. I watched him play the Cincinnati Bengals on that Monday Night Football game, and I just thought, holy crap. Oh, no. We got to play this guy. Our defense has not been the defense of last year. We're on the road. Cliff Kingsbury, former head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. No, he was coaching Kyler Murray. Who is Kyler Murray? Who is Kyler Murray? Kyler Murray. And he has molded this offense to his talent. And now, coming from a 1-3 team, traveling to Washington, can this D-line rattle Jaden Daniels, a rookie. Make him do reads. Make him speed up his process a little quicker. Make him look like a rookie. Because I don't know if any team has done that yet. Or will they not? Let me know in the chat. Fox is a curse for us, not me. I did. What's going on in my chat? What is going on? Are we having beef in the chat? What is going on? They couldn't do it to CJ Stroud, so no. They can, but they won't. Why? Because the Browns will play soft coverage and they will throw check downs, which is what the Commanders have been doing the whole season. I hope so, but I doubt it. Baker sucks, so I'm tired of Cleveland Browns fans slobbering all over themselves over a QB that's 3+ removed from Cleveland. Just move to Tampa or maybe find a TV. Am I rubbing off on you, AAA? Daniels meet Miles. Jaden might ball out today. I'd like to see how our D could deal with it. Oh, I'm rubbing off on AAA. Oh, man. So, I see a lot of I hope we do, but I don't think so. I hope we do. And then I see, no, we're not going to do it. It is not happening. No. Nope. I don't think so. I don't think they will, unfortunately. That's just me being honest. Now, when I say rattle, that doesn't mean we can't get sacks. That doesn't mean we can't make plays. Rattles means he starts to do things out of character and he gets flustered and he's just out of his game and he's going to make mistake after mistake and he doesn't know what to do. I don't think we are going to rattle him. That's what I think of rattle. He doesn't know. He gets confused, and his whole game goes out of whack. That's why I say no when I, think rattle is. Now, can we get some sacks? Sure. Can we get stops? Yes. But I think Cliff Kingsbury and Jaden Daniels, I think they're good enough to not let this young man get rattled, to keep him composed for 4 quarters of football. So that's why I say no when it comes to the case of him getting rattled. Now, can we stop him? Anything can happen in an NFL game. That was a good point about CJ Stroud, but I don't think we was going to rattle CJ Stroud. Now, if you would have asked me going into that playoff game, would that have happened? I wouldn't have said yes, but I wouldn't say I was surprised. Because it's one thing beating a team with Case Keenum, and everybody was like, oh my goodness, we are. And then there's playing CJ Stroud. It's a big difference. But I don't think they're going to rattle Jaden Daniels. Now, can they stop him? Sure they can. Will they? We'll have to wait and see. Rob Watson, where have you been? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm getting on you, buddy. Yeah. I noticed when people have been here for a while. I don't say because my last name is Watson, I haven't been showing up. Because that's not an excuse. I have told you already. No excuses about that. You wear your name proudly. Where have you been? Huh? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're everything's been okay. Not gonna lie. I'm not expecting to win today. Hope I'm wrong. Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. What player in Ohio State's team would you take right now for next year? I don't know, Robert, because I don't, Robert Leith, I don't like to subject my Ohio State players, some of my Ohio State players, to 50% of this fan base because they turn on them quickly, especially a quarterback. But if I had to pick one, it'd be Jeremiah Smith. Hands down. This dude is electric. If I had to pick one, hands down, it'd be Jeremiah Smith. Hands down, if I had to pick one. I don't want him to get turned on, because it happens with half the internet fan base. I'd say that. Maybe the fan base in the crowd is different, but the internet fan base will turn on the player in a hot second. And I'm emotional when it comes to my Ohio State players. But if I had to pick one, to answer your question, Robert Leaf, it definitely would be Jeremiah Smith. He is going to be a star. Whoever gets him, they have got them a franchise receiver for years and years and years to come. I was too mad last week to check in. Too much swearing. You still can check in, man. Just swear. You can swear. You don't got to type it. You can swear, though. I had a meltdown last week, too. We're all in the same one. I said 11-6 this year. We still got this. Okay. I was always expecting a win. If it wasn't, what's the point? Got to believe. Got to have hope. What up, Austin? You're late, but it's okay. Hopefully our tackling's better today, especially going against a mobile quarterback like Jaden. Jeffrey, you are correct, my guy. You are correct. All right. 1 p.m., Fox, Browns, Commanders. I am tired today. My energy is still low. Rob, you're always welcome, man. There's no excuses to not be here. There are excuses, Robert. There are. There are very good excuses. But being emotional about your team is not an excuse. Because I had a meltdown last week as well. But 1 p.m., Washington, Cleveland, Fox. Make sure you're here. We are entertainment. We're going to cry. I'm going to cry probably today, but we'll see. Hopefully I don't. I want to win. See, there you go. Just put some symbols, Rob. See? There you go. Okay. Next Patreon question of the day. See, Patreon members just be rolling them in, don't they? Big giveaway. Make sure you join the Patreon family. Big giveaway last week of the year. This is the best prize that I've given away on this channel. I have it, and I want to keep it for myself. I'm just saying. So if you haven't joined the Patreon, make sure you do. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Link in the description below in the channel. Next Patreon question of the day. Why do you think the defense has taken a step back from last year? There's the question. Why has the defense regressed? What's your opinion on that? This is not the same defense from last year so far. Last year, we were so confident in our defense, we would be like, man, we get 13 points. This game is over. Let's go. Why? She was here yesterday, Robert. She was here yesterday during the Buckeye game. Which, I mean, listen, y'all, like 100-something people told me to do Buckeye games, and then they never showed. I'm just saying. I try to be a man of the people, and then they don't show. But she was here yesterday, Robert, trying to stir the pot, Leaf. It's water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. He is stirring it, James. He is stirring it. Why has the defense regressed in your humble opinion? Yes, it's definitely worse. Schwartz is not doing his job because players like Zadarius Smith are coasting this season. Coasting. You never want to hear that from one of your players. Coasting. We need our run-stopping D tackles because all of our D tackles are pass rushers. Schwartz hasn't changed the defense one bit, and his blitz play calling is way too predictable. And also our corners are playing off coverage instead of man press, which is what we are so good at. Our defenses are old. We had a cupcake OTA preseason. Everyone's out of shape. This is a lot of good intel you guys are giving me. I am just impressed. You guys are just on it. I love it. What up, Scott? How you doing, man? How are you doing, my guy? I like everything you guys have said so far. Everything. So, I was just wondering if she took it personally. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, everything's good. Everything is good. Like I said, I never miss a comment on purpose. You guys know that. And that comment was just The one that I missed was in the worst part of the game when we lost our 80-yard touchdown punch in the gut. That was the worst time to do a comment for me to, if you wanted me to see it, that was the worst time. I want to see less Martin Emerson this game. I want to see more of Mitchell because he has looked better than Emerson this year. I never would expect that comment. When does the game start? So you want more Emerson, less Emerson than Newsome? Just a question. The game starts at 1, the Pebble. Hey, AAA, just getting ready for another hurricane. Prayers up to you, Scott and Stephanie, both of you guys dealing with the hurricanes out there. Emerson has been getting beat a little bit this year. My birthday is Wednesday. Hopefully the team gets us a win. Yes, happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday to you. So I think our defense is a combination of both. Julie, Shane, Scott, the Pebble, Jeff, Rob, AAA, Cook, Chief, Rob Watson. That is what I've seen in the comments. I think it's a combination of both. I think, you know how they say with a rookie quarterback, you get film on them, and then their sophomore year, that's when you see what they're made of, right? I think that we're getting a little bit of that this year with our defense, right? Last year with Jim Schwartz, first time coaching this defense, everybody was yippee with Jim Schwartz. Nobody knew what was going to happen. Nobody had film on this defense under Jim Schwartz. We looked pretty good. Now, teams are like, okay, let's see what you got. Let's see what you have. So, one, teams have film on this defense now and can scheme for them. And like somebody said, he's not switching up anything. His blitzes are predictable. And two, our offense sucks. Let's just put it what it is. I'm an honest person. I try to just, defend my team when I can. Our offense sucks. So, if your offense sucks and your defense is always on the field, that's a problem. It's a problem. It just is. So, when your offense is not constantly at least making long drives, not saying they have to put up 30 points every game, but if your offense is not going down the field, at least, 7-8 play drives, then if you have to punt, cool. But if you're going 3 and out, and then your defense, which is not even as good as it was last year, keeps going back on the field, then you have injuries to Myles Garrett. He's not 100%. So we're not even getting 100% Myles. And then you talk about the blitz is predictable. Martin Emerson is not as good as he was last year. Denzel Ward, listen, Denzel Ward's Denzel Ward. J.O.K. is J.O.K. They're always balling out. Darius Smith not playing as good as he should. You're going to have this kind of product here. But if the offense stinks, the defense only could do so much. So I think it's a combination of both. In my humble opinion. That's going to be my new catchphrase. In my humble opinion. Let's see what we got here. Sure, Shane. Hope you have a great birthday Wednesday. I'm tired of Newsome dancing once he gets one stop. Like, dude, you've been getting cooked all game. Play ball and stop with the foolishness. You're an average corner. You don't like Newsome dancing? You don't like that dance? You don't like that dance? Dance, 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 dance. 20 points would be nice. Shake my head. You're in Orlando. Be safe. Smith wasn't the best pass rusher for us last year, but he was decent at run stopping, and that's why he was valuable. We are not 5 wide. Run the play action. Take shots. That's us. Shorts will adapt. The defense still good. DJ4 and the offense comes out of this funk this week. I hope you're right, AAA. They're going to need to. They're going to need to come out of a funk, AAA, because if I'm going to tell you this. If any fan expects this defense just to come out here and lock down the Commanders to like 10 points or less, I don't know what to tell you. That ain't happening. The offense is going to have to score some points. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, yeah, but the defense carried us last year, and during Baker's years too, our defense has regressed. There's one thing to carry the Pebble. Then there's one thing. There's one thing to be like, yo, we need a little bit of help. At least last year when the defense carried, like I said, the offense doesn't have, I'm not saying they have to score 30, but when you don't have a 20-point game, the Pebble, a 20-point game, that's a problem. When you're doing 3 and outs, like, there's one thing to punt. There's another thing when your defense gets off the field, they sit on the bleachers, they put their oxygen mask on, then they get up to watch the offense, and then the punt team's on the field. Wait, I just got up. What are we doing? And then you got to go back on. So there's only so much you can ask for the defense to do. That's my only problem. Like, if you could make a punt, but drive the ball a little bit, give them a little bit of rest. That's my only point. But the defense definitely has regressed. Like, they will get run on like it's nobody's business. And you're like, what is going on? We start making quarterbacks look like Joe Montana, a.k.a. Danny Dimes. We're like, what are we doing? He's not that good. So I get where you're coming from, the Pebble. But I just need to see the offense do something. Hopefully Watson gets a little faster with decision-making. He's still struggling with he struggled with last game as well. I think the defense last year was almost historic. So when you have a down year, they're not playing bad. The Giants held them out of the end zone, lost by all field goals. The Giants held them out the end zone. Who, the Browns? Is that what you're saying? Cook. So, yeah. I'm just saying. That's why I think they've regressed. I think it's a combination of both. But hopefully they get it together. And once again, we can bring back to the preseason. This is why you want to play preseason a little bit for situations like this. All right, Browns, Commanders, 1 o'clock on Fox. Make sure you're here. Or, if you're not here, I got nothing for that. I was going to say something, but I got nothing. Just make sure you're here. Because we are entertainment. We will be here. I will try to bring some energy. I am tired. What up, Shino? What up, Shino? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're feeling all right. Hopefully health is great. I got to root for the Cowboys tonight. And you know why. So let's talk about Washington and Cleveland. Today's game, it's a big game for the Cleveland Browns today. Is it a must-win? I don't know. Oh, shoot. I did forget the little dog of the week. You know why I forgot? Because I went back to the old setup. Because I am trying to do juju to win the game. I went back to the old setup. I'm trying everything. You're right. Who is the little dog of the week? We got to do it. Sorry. Yes, I don't have a slide for it, but we'll go back. Good call. All right. Who's your little dog of the week? Thank you, Jix. I went back to the old setup, trying to do anything to get us a win. I forgot the little dog of the week. Yes. Good call. Little dog. Who's your little dog of the week? If you don't know what it is, my guy. Who is your little dog of the week? Put it in the chat really fast. Who in your opinion, last week, who you thought was going to play well, didn't play well, so you want to give them little dog of the week? Good catch, Jix. Jix was waiting on the little dog of the week. Let me know. Let me know. But I got Commanders by 30. Definitely a must win. I'm rooting for Washington as well. Hope you're seriously doing well. But in NFL sense, I wish you the worst. It's all love, Shino. Right back at you. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, bro, that's hilarious. I love it. You can't go for it on fourth down when your O-line can't block the blitz. They get into Watson so fast and don't have time for anything. Cooper, Nick Harris for a bad snap and the holding call that bring back the TD. Cooper. Kevin Stefanski, Cooper. Little dog, Corey Boroquest. Last week? What did he do wrong? I forget, Rob. Enlighten me about Boroquest for last week. Enlighten me. This is from last game, Rob. Last game. Who was the little dog last game? You must be new to the segment. This is the little dog from last game. Little dog of the week. Who didn't show up that you thought should show up last week? Rob. Yeah, we only do little dog if the Browns lose, and we pick who we thought didn't show up. And then when the Browns win, obviously we say the big dog. I see a lot of Coopers. I would have to agree with the Amari Cooper. And the only reason why is because that drop was huge, that interception, and because I have high expectations for Amari Cooper. So this is a little dog, kind of a compliment as well, because I expect him to do big things, right? So I give him the little dog only because I expect him to do big things. So that's why I give it to Cooper. That's a sign of respect to me, obviously. He can't be dropping passes that end in turnovers. So he gets my little dog of the week only because of the drop passes, one that resulted in the turnover and took points off the board. So mine goes to Amari Cooper. I see the whole offense. Little dog, Steelers start at 9:25 for you. I'm going to be so tired. I hope you lose too. I hope you waste all that time and you lose. So mine goes to Amari Cooper. Good looking, Jix. Totally forgot. I went back to the old setup. I am trying any type of juju that I can do for the Browns to win this week. Going back to the old setup. Just doing everything that I can. Switching things around. I am trying my best to get the Browns to get the win. Who did a gifty wifty? Somebody did a gifty wifty? Did I miss a gifty wifty? I did. Thank you, Cheryl. Tweet Pat. Tweet. Yell at me. Tweet. Tweak Pat with the one gifty wifty to Scott Rankin. Thank you, Tweak Pat. See, Tweak Pat just wasn't going to say anything. He was just going to let it roll. Tweak Pat with the gifty wifty. If you're still here, Tweak Pat, thank you so much. This guy with the gifty wifties. Appreciate you, Tweak Pat. What up, Jerome? How you doing? I hope Amari goes 1 for 8 for 4 yards. Thank you for the gifty wifty, Tweak Pat. Thank you, Cheryl, for catching me forgetting the gifty wifty. All right. Now, back to business, as I forgot the little dog of the week. I told you I'm tired. I'm missing everything today. Oh, my goodness. Who wins today and why? And who is your big dog of the week, of the game? Who's going to be the big dog? Will the Browns win? Let me know in the chat. Tweak Pat, man, appreciate you. I forgot I didn't see the Gifty Wifty, but thanks to Cheryl, because she was like, Gifty Wifty, just nice and politely. Let me stop, okay? Thank you. Appreciate Tweak Pat. How are you okay? Tweak Pat, are you okay? The good thing is, Tweak Pat, this is the right year to lose a college football game. This is the right year to get upset. 12-team playoff. 27-17 Cleveland. Njoku plays today. I'm picking him as the big dog. Okay, Njoku is the big dog. Why am I? Washington by 7, sadly. 26-19, Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is beating the Browns by himself? Holy crap. (31-16) Cleveland. Rob says Daniels. At some point, our offense has to gel. I hope it's today. 35-24. Yeah, but it was Vandy, and they didn't just miracle win. They won one. Yeah, they did win. 77-0 Washington. Tweak Pat, sorry. Tweak Pat made a good point, but you made a good point. I got nothing for you on that one. Shino, if that happens, if it's 77-0, I quit. I will not do another stream. I will find something else to do. 1-1 all around whooped us. 34-23 Washington. I see some Washingtons here. And I see some reasonable Washington scores besides Shino. He's just here. He's just being Shino. That's okay. We love him for it. He's just being here, being himself. Wrong sport. How about them Guardians? Yeah, I did hear they're balling. Browns win any score. Okay. But then who will antagonize Corey? Listen, I get a listen. They come through. They come through. Speaking of Washington, how about the Washington game yesterday? I know they beat the team up north. So I got some Washingtons in there. So before I give you my pick, I want to give you my big dog of the game. Browns by a field goal. 24-17 Washington. If the Browns are to win this football game, Myles Garrett's going to have to be the big dog. Or he's going to have to be a decoy for the defensive line to disrupt Washington's offense. They're going to have to do something on the defensive side of this ball to get this Browns offense rolling. Create turnovers, give them a short field, get a lead early so Washington can become one-dimensional. The Browns got to jump on this quick. The Browns cannot afford to get down by double digits. The Browns need to be on attack early. And I think for the Browns to win, I think that has to start with the defense. And I think Myles Garrett has to be that guy, in my humble opinion. So he is my big dog of the game. And for some reason, my sound effects only are working on the main the main slide. So I got to go back to the main slide to get my sound effects. Just hope we're sacked less than 7 times and throw for over 200 yards. Big dog, every player. 23-15 says NIG. Where you been, NIG? Big dog Watson says Scott. Big dog Jayden Daniels. Little dog Watson. I'm calling it. Well, that's not a call. That could be predictable. That if you're gonna call a big dog, be like their third string tight end for 100 yards. And then the little dog is the water boy because he runs on the field at the 40-yard line and trips. That's a prediction, Shino. Big dog, David Njoku. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to go back. Njoku, also another big dog. So, time for my prediction for this game. I see a lot of Commanders picked, some Browns. I haven't seen a Brown score except for Cook. My guy Cook has the Browns winning by 15. If Cook is right, I may cry tears of joy. If Cook is right. The Browns winning by 15 would be the surprise of the day in the NFL. They're not favored to win this game. Them winning by 15 would be just thank you. Oh, thank you. But I see a lot of scores, Washington by 7, Washington by 11, Browns by 3, Browns by 6, Browns by 8. Big dog, Tweak Pat. So a lot of reasonable scores here. So when it came to this game, if you are part of the Patreon crew, you watch my Q&A, so you already know who I thought was winning this game. You already know my thought process. So it's rather if I change my mind or not. So if you are part of Patreon, appreciate you. You already know where I'm going with this. I'm going with the Washington Commanders here. I don't think the Browns are winning this football game. I don't. There hasn't been enough shown to me that makes me think the Browns are going to win. Now, I know they had a players-only meeting after the loss to the Raiders. That's nice. That's cool. But I don't care. I need to see it on the field for me to believe the Browns are going to win. It's good that David Njoku's back. I don't know if the tackles are back yet. I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything. Like I said, I slept as much as possible this morning before I got up here to get ready for the pregame show. My energy is still not where it needs to be for this watch party, so hopefully I can get it together. I'm going to need you guys to help me out. Patience is big dog of the day. What up, Django? How you doing? Boo me, Scott. It's okay. You can boo me. But I have the Commanders 27-17, a 10-point win. For us to win, for me to be convinced, I need to see this offense get it together. And I need to see this defense wreak havoc like it's done last year. Make Jaden Daniels run for his life. Force a couple of turnovers. I'm just an honest person. I don't pick my team to win every game. I try to keep it fair when I am critiquing a player or when I'm giving a player praise. Kevin Stefanski and Dorsey need to get it together running this offense. This 5 wide crap needs to stop. Let's do some play action. Let's get Watson outside of the pocket. Let's use Ford and let's use Deontay Foreman. And let's try to slow the game down a little bit. Let's win that time of possession game as well. But I have Commanders 27-17. I hope I'm wrong. Now you could boo me. Always respect you giving reasonable takes and not just being a rah-rah guy. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. What up, Charles? Hopefully, Charles, I'll see you at the watch party. That's going to be it for me. That is going to be it. I want to say thank you to everybody that's showing up to the pregame show. Hopefully, I've seen a couple of...
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Bosco. Welcome to the family. Member, my guy. Thank you so much for joining. Stop going forward on fourth, please. Django, Bosco, Scott, James, Charles, Cook, Adam, Robert. Those are the last people I see. Cheryl, in the comments. Make sure you're here. 1 o'clock watch party. Come back. We are entertainment. Hopefully the Browns can prove me wrong. I just call it how I see it through my HD glasses. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Until next time, It's all love. Peace.